Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Design Lounge. It's Friday night where I am. I just got finished putting the kids to bed. Sorry if the hair looks crazy. It's been a crazy day. So today I'm going to be creating another logo design spontaneously based on a logo name that whatever this site gives me. So I'm going to just start typing a keyword or industry, and I have given no thought into this whatsoever. Last time I did a bank. This time I think I'll do soda. Why not? So let's see here. So for a soda, let's see if we can come up with a cool name. Let's see. Pop Bar, Co-Pop, Popify, Soda Way, Popsy. This is pretty cool. Not too bad. What I am looking for, though, is I'm looking for an actual name for a soda pop or soda drink or whatever. So let me see here. I don't want to take too much time. La Pop at soda. It's too bad. Like, so, oh, what is this? Liquidy, whatever. I don't know. Papero, Baking Way. None of these are really jumping out. Let's just try a drink. Okay, so we'll just try like name of a drink, you know. Sometimes I wonder like how they came up with the name Pepsi, you know, like obviously I know it was Pepsi Cola, but it's like, you know, it's kind of a name that they just kind of, it sounds like a very made up name. So let's see, Century, not too bad. Jammin' Juice, Tangy Tango, Daring Drinks, Lemon Zing, that's pretty interesting. First Thirst, Splash Tea, I don't know, like it's kind of difficult. What about Quench? Okay, I like Quench. Yeah, let's go with Quench. All right, so Quench, what kind of drink will this be? So I think, let's see, I've done like an orange soda type of drink before, like the logo in the past. That was the Ranger soda from Halt and Catch Fire. So I think probably maybe like a grape soda. It's interesting actually because I have been kind of in the mood for a grape soda, which is interesting. Why do I keep saying interesting? It's interesting because I actually don't drink soda at all, but I have been kind of in the mood for a grape soda lately. So maybe this will kind of help quench my thirst a little bit. So I like the green and the purple right there, and then maybe like a yellow. I do like that color palette right there, so we'll just kind of come up with a palette real quick. I want something a little bit more like lemony, you know, and we'll do something kind of like you know, kind of like an accent color for that yellow, but that is pretty cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is we will just type that out exactly how I want it to appear, and I'm not going to do any font hunting. I'm just going to see the first one that jumps out at me. So this will be a grape soda, or maybe like a grape flavor of a soda or something like that. But basically, we're just creating our own brand of a soda. So Quench is the name, and we'll just maybe put like grape at the bottom of it or something like that. So, you know, it's interesting actually. I do actually like how this looks. And this is, you know, this is a font that I've been familiar with for a very long time. I used to use this back on my Windows 95 machine when I was using, what was it called? Printmaster Pro or Printmaster Deluxe or something like that. It was one of those early programs that really got me into graphic design work. And then eventually, you know, obviously through the years, I worked my way up to using Photoshop and Illustrator and things like that. But I did play around with the Bahamas font, and it's definitely a Bauhaus style type of font. So, but it's one that I think that I've yet to use in anything like this. So let's just kind of play around with this and see what we can do. I like that that Q actually. I really like the way that Q is. But I do want to see, just out of curiosity, I do like the lowercase. That's pretty cool. But I am going to stick with the uppercase. All right. So I want to give this plenty of personality. So this is the regular weight, and let's see what the bold one looks like. Sorry, I meant to go right there. I'm not a big fan of the bold one, so I am gonna just stick with this one. But I think what I'll go in and do is I'll just kind of thicken up the stroke just a little bit. That way we can kind of maintain the overall appearance of the font itself. So let's go in here and make sure that these two match each other. And I'll just kind of thicken it up maybe a little bit more, not too much, but I am going to go in here, grab these two anchor points and just kind of bring them, wait, I want to keep them nice and straight. So I'll just bring them like right there. That way we can close that up. I didn't really like that gap very much. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool. It's definitely looking, you know, like a soda logo type of thing. Now that we've done this, I'm going to go ahead and go to Object, expand the fill and the stroke. I'm going to ungroup everything just so I can get our kerning back in place to where it was before. And I'm just going to do it just by using the keyboard. And then we'll go in and we will unify all of it to one shape. And let's get the spacing here. Spacing here looks good. And we'll just kind of go like this right here. I think that I might grab this and just kind of bring it down. Wait, let me do this first. So let's go ahead and expand. Wait, we already expanded. Go to Pathfinder. We'll unify everything together. And now we'll ungroup everything so that now everything is completely separate. And I'm going to go in here and just move this dot down. Just a little bit. Not too much. All right. And then, so these are all separated from each other. And I actually want to move this up a little bit, maybe to where it's a little bit more in line with the circle shape of the Q, not for the entire letter itself. So let's just do this. Let's draw a circle the same size as the circle part of the Q, or it can just kind of be rough. Let me turn off my smart guides real quick, so that way we can avoid the snapping. Okay. And then we'll go right here to about right there, and then we'll just line up the rest of these. I'm not going to grab that exclamation point because I want to just kind of move that around. We're supposed to align to this, not to that. Although that is actually pretty cool, isn't it? I think so. It definitely gives it a little bit more personality. But what we could do, like I kind of had an idea. I wonder if this would work, where we just kind of go like this and just kind of make it look like those letters are bouncing. And I like the fact that, you know, the U and then the N right there, and then also the H, you know, like it just kind of makes it look like it's giving it a little bit of you know, like a little bit more movement, which is fine if you're going with like a soda logo. All right, so duh. Sorry, I'm a dad. All right, so let's go in here. Let's turn our smart guides back on, so that way we can kind of see what we're working with here. And no, it's a little bit too contrived. I don't want to do that. I don't think I want to do any kind of like, you know, contrived arbitrary shapes or anything like that. So, but I do like this. So what if I grabbed the exclamation point and just did like a shear on it? Something like that. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. So I am liking this. Now we need to give it a little bit more personality and bring in some color. So what I'd like to do here is I'd like to try it in yellow and then a stroke of purple. But before we do that, we need to unify it and then go up to Object and Compound Path, and we're going to make it. And what that's going to do is going to actually bring all of those individual elements together, so that whenever we do add a stroke, it's not doing a stroke on each individual letter and they're going to overlap each other. It's going to be one solid shape, and the stroke is going to be applied across the entire shape itself via a compound path. So I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So we'll go into the stroke, we'll align it to the outside, and as you can see, as we get larger here, right here, we can obviously go in and make some adjustments here. Like, you know, we can go in and round it and things like that, just make it look a little bit better. But all of the letters here are front and center, and none of the individual letters' strokes are overlapping the other letters. So Yeah, and just bringing it up to like a 42 point right there is just making it look super cool. And what I think I'll do here is I'll do a copy and paste in front, and then we'll do a stroke color of green right there, but we'll bring it down to probably about half the size. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll bring it down even further than that, because I wasn't too big a fan of that. What if we did like 5 point? Okay, I think that's definitely a little bit better. Okay, although now that I'm seeing this, I'm thinking that the stroke on here is a little bit too heavy. So let's go in and then maybe divide that by 2. It's looking a little bit better, but we do have some cornering going on around here. Although we can fix that by going in and just drawing these shapes right here. And sorry, I actually meant to cancel that out. There we go. So we'll just kind of send these to the back right here. I'm not too concerned with the shapes inside of the U, the N, and the H right there. Although I think I will go in and maybe close those up just a little bit. And maybe we could just kind of do something like this. And once we expand it and bring everything together, then we can go in and actually round that a little bit more. So we'll just kind of do this real quick. And then this right here. And now what we'll do is we'll grab all 3 of those rectangles. And we actually have to do this first. So object, expand appearance. So now let's expand everything so that the purple is actually its own shape as well. So I'm going to grab the purple, select the same fill color, and then unite everything together, send it to the back, and now we can go in and grab these and round them. Pretty cool, huh? All right. And it looks like we're going to have to do something similar back here to kind of get behind there. There we go. Much better. And we'll kind of repair this and like patch this up a little bit by dropping a yellow right there. Then you can go back in and just kind of unite everything together. So we'll do the same thing here and then inside of our H. Cool. So fully rounded out. That looks good. And then select same fill color, and it also grabs that little square right there. And we need to grab the actual one that has a we need to grab the actual one that has the green stroke on it and then lock it so that we can unite these 2 together. And then we'll grab that and send it to the back. Perfect. Not too wild about having this opening right here, so I'll probably go back. Actually, we lost our purple, didn't we? What happened to it? There it is. There, perfect. Okay, so with that purple being on the top, I'm not too worried about this purple being on the bottom. Okay, and the only thing I might do is go in here. Let's unlock everything so I can grab my green stroke. And I think that I might just kind of maybe darken it just a little bit so that there's a little bit more contrast there. All right, so now let's put our word soda at the bottom. So like do like grape soda or something like that. Grape soda. And then this one, I'll actually probably put in bold right here. So let's grab everything. Oh, I know what's going on. So we'll just grab that, ungroup it. And we'll just ungroup everything. So I can just grab this, and then we'll grab our transform panel and click on scale strokes and effects and bring this down. And do something like this. Hit optical alignment here, and we'll probably just go in and just probably bring that down to about 30 points right there. And then I'll just go in here and adjust our kerning a little bit more. If it's going to be a Bauhaus font, then we definitely need to make sure that it looks good, right? Okay. Okay, bring this in, bring this in. This font needs a lot of kerning. I do remember that from the olden days. Sorry, I'm Gandalf. You must drop the ring into the fire. All right. Now, no, not the, no. I want the green. Give me the green. There we go. So let's just do this. Haha. You don't want me to color match off that? I'll color match off of this. There we go. Ooh, very cool. It's a little bit too much though. It's looking a lot like, you know, the Riddler's soda or something like that. But there we go. So okay, so here is our Quench grape soda. Now that I'm looking at it, I'll probably just drop the green off of here. It just makes it a little bit easier to read. So, all right, our Quench grape soda logo that we just came up with just on the fly here. Went on to, what was it? What was the website again? Yeah, luca.com, I'm not sure. But we went in there, we grabbed Quench, and then we just, I just made a spontaneous logo out of it, and I just, you know, just made it into a little grape soda type of logo or company there. So sorry, I'm rambling again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned something about like some of the tools in Illustrator and everything. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and also click the bell for notifications to be notified of all new content. And thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and all you subscribers out there, thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.